Hey everyone, I wanted to shoot a update video. It's April 2023, and as we're going into Q2, I wanted to go through and share some of what we're seeing in the market as it relates to our multifamily investment sales team. So overall, right now, we have a total of 19 multifamily properties that we currently have for sale on the market. We're seeing buyers engage. We're seeing where they're coming in on pricing, how they're looking at assets, where they're running numbers. So it's been very informative. Of those 19, we also have an additional 8 properties that we have currently in escrow. So it's starting to tick up from Q1, which was a little bit more sluggish because everybody was starting to kind of get adjusted with the new changes in the marketplace. So even though the market is still very fluid and changing on a daily and weekly basis, we're seeing more transactions coming together. I think that's a big part with, you've got some sellers that are starting to meet the market. They're starting to say, you know what, I'm realistic, I understand. I'm not able to hit my peak pricing of, call it Q1 of last year, but I'm willing to flex a little bit, make a transaction, and you're still, above all, getting great record pricing on your asset, especially if you've been a long-term holder. So we're starting to see the gap between sellers and buyers' pricing levels are kind of reeling in a little bit on certain assets. Also, as that kind of dovetails down into interest rates, that's primarily the biggest factor within the marketplace. Chase is in the high 5s right now, plenty of liquidity to go out and lend, so that's great for our industry. And then again, some of these credit unions are stepping up, or other relationship banks that we really have through the brokerage community, our mortgage brokerage community. So shout out to everybody that we work with. Thank you for all the help in getting our transactions closed. But we're doing some of those deals in the low 5s. So if you need help with financing, feel free to reach out. We're happy to help you there. But overall, you know, I think the biggest thing is we're seeing sellers starting to meet the market. We're in talks with a lot of buyers right now, tons of buyers, a lot of buyer calls, and we're all getting their criteria as to what they're looking for. And then when those opportunities come up, we're able to move forward. I'm also very optimistic on what's coming to market, right? We're launching some assets that are trophy properties, are properties that you just don't see every day. We've got the Art Lofts, which is a 28-unit new construction property in Laguna Beach that's coming to market. We've got 60 units in Whittier, new construction, that shop office building that's coming to market. So assets you generally see on a day-to-day basis. So I think that's gonna pull capital that's sitting on the sidelines and wanting to put that into work, into an asset, given the quality of the real estate. So we're really optimistic about Q2. Another thing that we're looking at is really just more, rental rates. You know, we're watching rental rates. We've talked about this before. Our rental rates starting to soften, and we've gotten a little bit more evidence that in certain areas, rental rates are pulling back. We're starting to see a little bit more concessions out in the market. We're starting to see a little bit more softening, and if it's softening, it might be a few percent off the total rent. It's not a massive shift, but I think that's something that we're watching. You know, there's been a lot of job layoffs. There could be more coming. We don't know. It seems like there's always some news out there with some more layoffs coming that might be percolating down into the rent levels. So that's something that we're going to continue to watch and update everybody on. But overall, that's what we're seeing in the market. That's what's going on. If you want to talk one-on-one about maybe your current situation or what you're looking to accomplish here in 2023, feel free to reach out to myself or anyone on the team. We're here and happy to help you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.